Is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. Howson completing his first century of appearances here today, and that has not gone unnoticed.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game. I was more focused on winning than anything else.
Roberto Baggio. Can he get on the end of this? Swung over. Azar. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Knocks it into space. So much time and space here. Big chance! That's a sharp pass. Oh, good spread. Messi. And it's Messi. Now it's Bale. Bale is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Stojkovic. Cafu. Now it's Roberto Baggio. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Great vision. Cafu is one whose deliveries we all know about. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's picked out the run. Takes a shot! And he's done it! The first significant strike. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
The first breakthrough. And Owen! It's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Kong and Hanoi are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And once more, he proves rigid and robust. And this is Roberto Baggio. Great chance! Kong and Hanoi have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Now it's Kaká. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Bremer cuts out the pass. Now it's Bale. Now it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Zanetti delivers. Now it's Stojkovic. That's been slipped through. This looks promising. Owen, he's through on goal here. That's brave goalkeeping, really decisive.
He stood his ground brilliantly until he actually needed to act, and everything he did there was spot on.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, that was vital. Oh, can he get onto this? And here's Owen. And it's Lampard. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Messi. Bale. And they win it back again. Seedorf. conjures time and space where few can. Not the most accurate pass. Looking for the run. Always onto this. He's in one-on-one. He's having a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are disappearing out of sight. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Can he finish? And he hits the net. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. And that is indeed the final act. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Kong and Hanoi are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that's another good win of the ball. Kaka. Lampard, never out of the action for very long. Now it's Owen. Xavi Alonso. Kaká. Seedorf. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. That's tidy. Now there's a... Roberto Baggio! Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Baggio has been caught there. It's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. It's a good 35 yards out, this. Oh, impressive strike.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Kaka. And it's Kaka. And the through ball. Oh, just skips past his man. And it's Xavi Alonso. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Now it's Owen. Seedorf. And here's Kaka. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Barcelona can breathe again. Just.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And it's Lampard. Howson. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Hazard, and he's found a way past. Fernando Torres.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Bremer. Played for Lampard.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He has found the way through. Pings it across. That is a brilliant interception. Nicely spread. Threads one in. Oh, he's been caught napping. Messi. Bale. Messi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And this is Hazard. Neymar. Oh, he's bustling. It's Neymar! Stojkovic. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Deftly out wide. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And they can counter here. And here's Baggio. Costa Curta. He's got away. Costa Curta stood his ground strongly. Aims beyond the defence. Backward it goes. Oh, such a clever touch. Lovely bit of skill. No way through, so back it comes. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Xabi Alonso, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Seedorf really needed to be much faster than, much more decisive.
Seedorf. Costa Curta. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that's it. Kong and Hanoi pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We're up and running then.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game.
Chance! And he's straight offside. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. And here's Baggio. Upamecano. And Yamal. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. That's a good foray he's making. Aimed at the far side. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. In once more. Yamal, not one to pass up the chance to run at the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Oh, nice one too, very nice. Stojkovic. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Tries to thread one through. Baggio showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Kong and Hanoi are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. And it's Seedorf. Now it's Saint-Maximin. Nicely aimed pass.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Quarter of an hour played. Lampard with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. That ball looks a good one. He is through here. Shoots! Goal! The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Now it's Rafinha. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Rafinha clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Rashford. Kong and Hanoi very much in the ascendancy and with a goal. Rashford! Bremer with the clearance. What a throw in. Stojkovic. Bremer calmly anticipates. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Rafinha. And this is Roberto Baggio. Look at the space here. Decent chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Kaka actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And here's Rafinha. Now here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Kaka. Oh, this is a very good run. Nicely weighted ball. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Saint-Maximin. Saint-Maximin! Denied by an instinctive save.
Saint-Maximin is offering a right smile there.
Buriram United with the corner. They're first. Oh, it's played into the area. Courtois claims it without any fuss. Kong and Hanoi have the chance to go the other way. Seedorf tries to pass it through. That's a shade optimistic. Oh, good-looking ball.
Kong and Hanoi.
Really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And that has put paid to that. Searching pass he's played there. And the pass is intercepted. Now that looks a decent ball. Can he get on the end of this? Courtois claims comfortable.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Aims beyond the defence. Oh, what a ball! And he shoots! That's the end of the first 45. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Kong and Hanoi just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
For our charity fund,
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Kong and Hanoi can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitutions taking place.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Kong and Hanoi can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
It's Basho! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
That should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Saint-Maximin. Great defending, strong and determined. That's a lovely, neat pass. Bremer spots it and intercepts. And it's Kaka. Great ball, and he's in here. Looking tidy in possession here. Now, can they get him away? A corner it is then. It's their second corner of the game. Raya gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Well, they can break here. He's got away. Just eases him off the ball. Kong and Hanoi are ahead here by what is still the only goal. And here's Rafinha. Rafinha. Silvestre. Azar. Nicely shaped ball. Cute ball. Now, how can he reach it? Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Baggio. Kaká. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's a threatening ball. Plenty to aim at here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Upamecano defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Oh, nicely intercepted. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see.
Lampard has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Kaka can see things others simply cannot. And here's Kaka. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Substitution in progress.
Kaka. It's a pretty loose pass. Lampard is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Roberto Baggio! Well taken goal. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. It's a really well-measured ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
Dink through. No luck with that dink over the top. Now it's Batistuta. And he's worked it through. Thinks about the shot. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Some really good ball movement. Nice physical challenge. Nice looking ball. And this is Batistuta. Kong and Hanoi. Oh no, what has happened here? More and more pressure on the ball here. Threads one in. Time and again they are repelled. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Knocks it into space. Kubasi. And that interception was most necessary. Real chance! That's another chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Kong and Hanoi find a position of real strength now.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on. Tries from a long way out. Gave it a go, but off target. Seedorf gathers from the goal kick. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And there goes the final whistle. Kong and Hanoi, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, Kaka.